In September of 2013, unprecedented rain flooded 6 different river corridors, causing destruction to homes, businesses, and more than 400 miles of Colorado highways. In 2022, the Colorado Department of Transportation finished the final permanent repair project from the floods. This is the story of building the road to resiliency. The 2013 floods shut down 486 miles of state highways, damaged 200 bridges, and forced the evacuation of 19,000 people, including 3,000 who had to be rescued. Just days into the event, Governor John Hickenlooper and many other top officials flew over the devastation, which stretched 4,500 square miles from the mountains out to the eastern plains. And then the governor came out and promised that all of the roads would be back open in a little over 2 months. By Thanksgiving?
When I heard we were tasked with opening all of our roadways by Thanksgiving, I think I threw a notepad across my desk.
At that point in time, I thought that was kind of almost laughable. You know, I was like, there's no way.
Internally, I said some things that I can't say on film.
It was a little ridiculous.
There's no way. There was so much damage. There's no way we could do it.
I don't know what I thought. I think you're in shock from so many different angles. I think that was just another piece of data.
My original thought was there's no way that's gonna happen. No way.
We knew that it was gonna be a tough job.
It was an ambitious goal. That's, I think, what everybody thought.
We had told him that it would be by the end of the year, and it was almost a month earlier than that. No, I think, you know, it's one of those things where there's an element of, oh my gosh, I don't know if we can do that. But then there's also an element of like, we need to do that because people need to get back to their homes. They need to go see their houses. I mean, you have to remember during those 3 or 4 months, we're getting daily phone calls about riprap and roads washed out and putting material back on embankments or roadways. But we're also getting calls from people that are saying, like, I can't get to my house. Do you know about the bridge that gets me access to my home? Do you know about, you get the obvious human element of it, of like, man, I don't know how we're gonna do it, but we sure have to try.
At the end of the day, it's not about you. These people don't have homes. They don't have access to their homes. You need to get it done for them.
At that moment in time, I actually do believe it focused us into a goal that we all were pulling for. And we realized what a monumental task this was going to be, but we said, okay, if that's truly what the task we're given and the gauntlet's thrown down, I said, we're going to do our best.
Our standard engineering, that process takes a long time, and it takes a long time for a purpose. You know, it's like, I mean, you were designing and building things that are designed to last 30, 50 years, you know, bridges even longer than that. And so the thought of, hey, it's like, we're gonna go out, have zero design and just put something back and have it open by Thanksgiving, that seems like an insurmountable task.
It pretty quickly went from like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that changed, to what are we gonna do to figure this out? And I think we even brought in some of the bigger teams and contractors into the building and said, hey guys, we got this new challenge. We know you're up to the task. What do we gotta do to achieve this? How can we, you know, better support you guys out on a big 34 or State Highway 7 canyon where, you know, it looks like there's no way we're getting this thing open in even 3 or 4 months. What do we gotta do to make this happen?
I would say anyone going back in time truly loved their experience because there was so much red tape that was cut. That was the only way you got there. You used your sort of engineering basics. Nothing was designed. We really leaned heavily on the contractors and the consultants, boots on the ground, making judgment calls, building roads from, you know, this gravel here, just starting to say, all right, where do we start? And we just start moving material to open up to essential services. And it's amazing what people can accomplish when they come together with a common goal.